Right, so this should be SP5961-04 with Nana at the helm.
It's a bit bumpy there.
You can tell Nana's at the helm. Yeah, first gear, look at that.
By the way, we've lost an MPGs.
Well, isn't that funny since you've been started driving? I do all this work to make it do good MPGs. Go thrashing it around the countryside.
I've been driving for like 2 minutes.
Exactly. Like 2 minutes and you made it.
It'd probably already gone down when you were driving, to be fair. You just weren't being
on.
observant.
Dead done. That's all you're doing. Fields are yellow. Red road is too.
I see some crows.
And a lot of poo. And I think to myself,
what a wonderful world. Did a thing. By the way, I did think through that water thing. If I went too much to the left, we were going to be well, too much to the left, too much to the right either, to be fair. I did think we were going to be losing a bit around.
Yes. I was going to say,
it's like regardless of the speed I'd have gone through there, I still think we probably would have lost a bit around.
The car kind of fit through just perfectly.
Yeah. I don't think I'd want to take something much wider through there, I must admit. Because it's just funny, because it's like, obviously without being able to see in the water, you know it's rocky underneath, but you don't know how much so.
Well, what it is, Wade, there were some rather large rocks at the very side.
Felt like it.
That's why I said to you to keep to one side, because one side looked like it was just banked, and the other side, massive, great big boulders.
It did get me how one side it looked like massive tree roots as well.
Car's had a wash underneath.
How it should be.
Should think it's self-pampered.
Too right. Saves us doing it.
Wheels have been washed.
We'll do that after Muddy Weekend if it's muddy.
Yeah. What, go through that lake?
Yeah. Cleans it up. Lake. It's not really a lake, is it?
It was totes a lake.
Totes.
Totes.
You okay then?
A45 over there, I believe.
Oh, probably.
Do you think we got our telly signal from that?
Maybe. It always seems strange when you see things like that in the middle of nowhere, doesn't it?
You've not got great phone reception though. Because there's like the world's biggest aerial over there.
It's all for show.
Yeah, exactly.
This is pretty, isn't it?
Hasn't it?
Did you ever finish your coffee?
Yeah, I did.
Do you see what I said about cold one, not a hot one, by the way?
A little bit.
It's like if you'd have had a hot one, it'd have been a cold one anyway by the time you got
Yeah. Ain't my fault that I was doing concentration, unlike you. Just like, yow.
But did you die?
No, because I was out of the car. I think I would have if I was in it.
It's alright. When we've done this, we'll go back and take you through that water thing quicker. Right, cheer up.
Can't say words like that.
I said shut you up.
Yeah. I like the rolling fields.
I know. You always want to drive, not literally drive through a field, but could you imagine if you could drive and it was like rallycross style? Oh look, I can.
You can?
Yeah, drive through the field, look.
Yeah, there you go. Please, Mr. Farmer, can you convert your field to a byway?
Not a byway, rallycross. Oh, I wouldn't want to get speared by that bike.
How do you know this bridge is safe?
You don't, you just hope.
Can you imagine if you just fell through it?
Ah.
Do you think we've gone under this bridge yet? Can you imagine if one of the byways went under it?
Imagine if it was a railway line.
Choo-choo. Where are you going?
That way. This way.
I can't believe we've not seen...
private road. Wait,
anyone.
Or should it be that way?
Oh.
Have a look, please.
I'm having a look. Research completed.
Yeah. It's better to check though, isn't it? Especially when you see a sign.
I was going to say, because something like that, as much as a genuine, like you could easily make a genuine mistake and go down there, you could cause a lot of upset for someone.
Definitely.
It would be nice if there was like a little sign there as well to say the byway's that way, like the way we're going. Because, don't mind them. Because that looks literally like a byway as well.
Yeah, exactly. The whole thing does.
You're doing a good job.
Well, you're doing good research. I still think researching is easier than spotting when you're likely to kill the car.
Little bit. But then I almost killed the car by blowing up the clutch.
Kind of true.
Because you were walking so slow.
Oh my god. Did you like when I got to a point where I was
You did a little jog.
I did. When I got to a point that was of interest and I knew you were catching me quite quickly, I kind of felt like I had to.
So in that case, if I bump your bum with the front bumper, it makes you jog. Do that more often.
Jesus. Totally rude you are.
Come on, Wommans. Get a jog on. Jog on.
Oh, this is getting quite rutty.
It's clean under the car. We've had it washed.
We've had it washed and now a nice brushing.
Yeah.
I kind of have no option but to use the ruts. So.
Oh no.
Well, it's ruts or if that's a bank. You know.
Yeah.
This could make quite a nice pretty picture.
Couldn't it just?
I'll wait until we get up this hill and see what it looks like. It's been too technical at points to take pictures today.
I can't believe we've not seen other people do similar to us.
So where are the people at?
Because I was really expecting at some points to meet someone coming the other way and be like, oh, this
That'd
is
be
awkward.
really awkward somewhere like here.
Exactly.
Wow, look how long that grass is.
It's half the size now.
Yeah.
If you look out the back, we've cut it.
Oh, there's a little birdie. Yeah, good job, little birdie.
Somewhere around here would be a nice picture.
Stop.
Yeah, maybe.
Good luck getting out. I don't think I'm going to try to because I think I might fall in this bank.
Oh, please get out. I'll film it. Steady.
Go!
Go!
But yeah, cold hash brown is a bit chewy.
It's up for you.
For some reason, I thought they'd be okay cold. Well, they're alright, but they're better hot.
So, Subway hash browns, when cold, a 3 out of 10?
Palatable. No, do you know what?
5?
I'd say maybe a 6.
Oh, 6.
Palatable.
Yeah.
But they're better when they're warm.
Cool. So, when they're warm, maybe a 7.5.
I'd say when they're warm. When they're good, with a nice tomato dip, maybe an 8. More than fill a hole. Same as those crinkle things.
Yeah.
I think, I don't know, because they get a bit soggy actually. So I'd say maybe they're probably 7.5.
Oh.
6.5 sometimes.
Sorry, Subway CEO.
Yeah.
Maybe improve. Maybe get Nana on the tasting
Needs
sections.
to work on that. Oh look, this looks a bit dippy all of a sudden.
Looks a bit Nana-y.
Oh. I do.
I like the way you did, like me spotting is like no.
Buff.
Could you
No,
imagine?
'cause it looks-
Can you imagine if it just went thud and
Yeah.
stopped?
It looked like a nice gradual up and down though, didn't it?
We'll just ignore that you completely tried to go without selecting
Yeah,
first.
well.
I thought that video was going to look better.
Did it not look as good as
I
you
think it
hoped?
looks alright. I just thought there was going to be a bit more.
Did not look as dramatic as you thought it would.
Exactly. Something for the memories.
Oh, scratchy. Oh, there is definitely a couple of scratches on that side I noticed from that farm bit.
I don't know why you keep scratching the car, Nana.
Wasn't me.
Was you?
Not that time.
Definitely was you. Well,
was.
see?
That was.
You've got all of that stuff that's not scratchy. Do my window, it's getting blowy.
Blow you.
Concentrate on your driver.
Constipating.
Well, we know that.
Oh, I'm going slow as well.
Thumbs are almost inside the wheel.
No, they're not. They're on top of the wheel, thank you. You should have seen my hand positioning with that water crossing. Perfect.
I'm sure it was.
It actually was, because I didn't fancy losing my thumbs today.
No?
They can be quite useful sometimes.
What's that in the middle?
Turd.
I thought it was going to be like someone's oil filter or something.
No, looks like a giant turd.
I can imagine if that scrapes underneath the fuel tank.
You'd need to go through the water crossing.
Yeah.
It did get me how that water crossing before, I don't know if you noticed, but in the sandy bit there was horseshoe tracks.
Yes. I just thought it was your big clumpy feet.
Maybe a little bit.
Oh.
I might try and avoid that one a little bit, you know?
Little butt.
Just in case.
It's when you drive off the bank this side.
Yeah, it's always a gamble, isn't it?
Isn't it?
Just looked a little bit, because of the long grass.
Hmm.
A little bit dodge. It is funny how when you're on your own, you avoid things you wouldn't avoid if you were with somebody. Or I think you do.
Yeah.
So if you're with somebody, I feel like you wouldn't necessarily avoid some of the bits.
No.
Just because, like, well, if you get stuck, there's someone there to get you tugged.
Exactly.
When you're on your own, you not got that option.
No.
Unless you're feeling really strong.
Can you imagine being alone?
Oh god, yeah, like on your own. I think you'd have to be, I don't know, would you have to be experienced or very ballsy?
I think to start with, you'd have to be ballsy. And then you'd get experience as you go. But if it went wrong,
exactly, what do you do?
big problems in a big way.
Massively so. I feel like it's okay if you're on like unnamed roads on your own.
Yeah.
But on an actual byway, not so. Because it's like, well, how long is it going to be before someone comes along?
Exactly.
Enough people do it, though, don't they, to be fair?
They do. Hats off to them.
It's probably more unusual that we're out together.
Yeah. I don't know about that. Think about opening the door and just pushing you out.
Goodbye.
Driving home.
Should I just leave the car rolling?
Yeah. It's not as if it could hit much.
No. I want some more sheeps.
It'd be lovely if we got to go up that hill. I'm sure we won't.
No, look, there's a gate there. I think that's going to be the road.
Sad for us. Pigeons are doing pigeoning.
What noise does a pigeon make?
Pigeon!
Pigeon! Sorry, I'm going to run over a turd.
Not again.
I don't know, actually. That might not have been turd. Not sure. Maybe turd, maybe not turd.
Just think you're fertilising the soil.
I am. I'm doing a good deed.
You are indeed.
Less scenic. Not as scenic as that first bit after that complicated bit when you look in the distance you can see down the hill though. I think that was the most scenic of today.
Definitely. Do you think I would have taken the best pictures of the day again?
I feel like neither of us have taken a huge amount, to be honest with you.
Well, do you know why that is?
Because I was trying to stop you getting yourself...
Because you've been sat in the passenger seat.
Well, no, I think I'd love to say I've been sat in the passenger seat more than I've been out of the car. I feel like I've been out of the car more. It was funny because it was like when I was spotting you, I got my phone, didn't I? Because I was going to take pictures. And then when it started getting a bit complicated, I kind of thought, actually, I'm probably best not taking pictures.
Excuses.
Because it's like, what would you rather I'm doing? Getting some good pictures and you're getting stuck? Or you're not getting stuck and I'm not getting pictures?
Getting stuck and good pictures. I mean, seriously.
Because it was funny, because actually in that whole area, even if you had a winch, if you got stuck and you're on your own, I don't know what you'd winch to.
Well, you'd hope you'd have one of them ground anchors.
Well, yeah.
Because that's about the only thing that'll be any good along there. Which makes you wonder if some of them divots from people that have used ground anchors.
Because it's just funny, because it's like overall, there wouldn't really be anything you could attach yourself to, is there?
Nope.
The end.
The end. Thank you very much and goodbye.